I divorced my wife because the way that she started dressing. I told her from the jump that I don't like women that dress provocative. I don't like that stuff at all. You have to dress modest. You know what I'm saying? Only dress provocative if it's just me and you inside the house. So she started hanging out with these girls from a job, and I met them, and I'm instantly just thinking in my mind that this is not a good group right here. This is one of them groups where she's not gonna want to feel like she's being left out and stuff like that. And I said, I don't think you should be hanging out with these chicks because all these chicks are single. You know what I'm saying? None of these chicks are married. Single women, they tend to get married women in trouble. So after about like a month, you know what I'm saying, of her chilling with these girls, she started dressing like how they was dressing. And I'm like, whoa. I was like, where you going with that on? And then she told me, she like, it's just an outfit. It's not much. I'm just dressing for the occasion. I'm like, no. I said, no, you got to take that off. I'm like, no, I don't care who you hanging with. You can't put that on, man. You're not fit to go out there dressed like that. And instead of her going to change, she left anyway. She said, no, this is what I'm going to wear. All my friends are dressing like this, and this is just what I'm going to wear. Okay. When she came back, it only take one time to do that thought stuff with me. You know what I'm saying? When she came back, 2 o'clock in the morning, all her stuff was outside. All of it. She was knocking on the door, calling my phone, asking me to let her in. I said, no, it's over. I said, you only got one time to do me like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's over. Nah, heck no. I asked you not to go out there and dress like that. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like you showing too much. I said, it's over. So I threw all her stuff out and then let her back in. Call her mom and call her dad. I said, it's over. I said, I don't talk to people that dress provocative. I don't talk to people like that. And now she want to start because she's hanging out with these girls. I kicked her butt out. Fellas, one time, that's it. You let it fly after that, they just going to keep doing it to you. One time.
All right, shout out to Mr. One Time. One time. Uh,
That's not
let me go to let me go ahead and go to you first, Ruth.
that's not marriage. He's absolutely right, but he's wrong for divorcing her. You got to work through some issues. If we promoting the one time somebody mess up, I mean, you just vowed to be with them for the rest of your life. Like you should have vetted better. You stuck. She should not make friends with people that's going to, put her in this situation. She should not be dressing provocatively. If you want to be a wife, you got to pick a side. You can't just wear whatever you want, do whatever you want. You have to consider somebody else. That's like being a mom, but then you don't want to take care of your kid. You don't dress your kids naked. Your kid don't get fed. Like you chose this, so you got to finish with your obligation. So I don't think I commend him for being a masculine man, but I wish this happened before they got married so he could just break up with her versus divorce. But if all men did this, the women will get in line so fast. So fast.
I did have a follow up question. So, as a wife, how should a wife dress? Is it a dress code for him?
I'll say not
Like
like
when
how
you
she
become a
dressed.
wife?
The discretion of the husband. But that's why I'm asking Ruth. She said he should have vetted better, but he just stated she started intermingling with other people that were not aligned with what he thought his wife should be behaving or wearing. And you saying he should have vet. How do you vet for that?
I
By
mean, that's
seeing
like when we get in trouble for a man like totally acting a totally different
Oh,
way.
okay. I see
Baby
what
is
you.
born. We still get blamed for it, right? So maybe you should test her before you get married in
So
that
you're
area. How much of a
so you
follower
don't you
is
don't
she? Hey,
necessarily
wait, hold up.
believe that he should have vetted her. You're just
Hold
stating
on.
that as a one up on.
One at a time,
The,
please. One at a time,
okay, go
please.
ahead. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying though.
I hear what you're saying, but I was talking to everybody. And what I'm saying is, you should be dressing more conservatively as a wife. And he said you can dress sexy in the house. Therefore, you dressing for everybody else and you have no loyalty to him. So stop trying to show everything. And if you don't want to be a wife, just don't be a wife. If you don't want to listen to anybody else you want the man to listen to you, but you don't want to listen to the man, that doesn't make any sense. That's not a marriage. It's one sided. So the woman is absolutely wrong. Stop making friends. Like you want friends so bad. Like, are they gonna sleep with you at night? Are they gonna pay your bills? Are they going to help you out? Are they going to bring you some soup? No. So stop picking women like that's catty and annoying. They annoy you, but you pick them over your man who's your life partner. It doesn't make any sense. But if we run around and divorce each other this fast, I don't know. I really don't know.
To Ruth's point, to answer your question, well, to address it, he did say that she's the type that's easily influenced by her friends. So so he did vet her, but he ignored that one thing about her. And I think, well, he attempted to get in front of it by not. Yeah, he said it at the beginning. He was like, "Yeah, my wife is the kind that lean in and go with the crowd or something like that. That she's easily influenced, and that's why he tried to keep her from hanging out with him, because he already knew, like, if you hang out with these girls, you're gonna start adopting a lot of their habits and practices." Now, to answer JR's question, I damn sure wouldn't want my wife to come out like how she dressed. He basically said she went outside with the see-through bodysuit on, with her breast exposed and a thong underneath it. So I don't know what we could do, but I damn sure would draw the line there.
So when we talk about vetting, I know some people may think that, people are going to be independent spirits and there's nothing you can do to catch that. But like Sweeney said, you 100% could see that by seeing somebody that's easy influenced by people outside of you. I should be the biggest influence within my household, honestly. And if I'm dating somebody that I can't influence in that manner, we're not dating a long time. It's just smashing. Like, oh, you don't want to listen to me? That's cool. I'll keep hitting. You go about your business. If you want to actually be taken seriously, I can't protect you if I can't tell you what to do. If I can't tell you, hey, don't wear that outside, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. And then you get put in a situation that becomes dangerous to you. And now I'm trying to play catch up. Part of my protection is preemptive, like stopping of things. And you walking around in the thong, although you should be able to be in this world and exist freely and safely, it's not the reality we live in. And if I'm going to be able to protect you, I need to be able to enact measures like, hey, don't go to this space at this specific time. Don't hang around these specific men for this specific reason. If I can't tell you those things, I can't wife you. I can't do number one night you like that. If that, at this point, it's safer to just leave people alone. I've seen these rising STD rates. So yeah. If you can't listen to me, then we can't be together. In the end of the story.
Because not listening and then expecting somebody to go crash out for you when shit happens is a bold fucking move.
Wouldn't it be better if a woman could just police herself instead of having to depend on the man to tell her what's appropriate and not appropriate?
Well, that's the thing though. She should be able to police herself in that aspect and know not to wear something. But if you and you're right, like she should be able to. But if I'm telling you, hey, because the reality is, just like y'all know that men can be oblivious to women hitting on them and shit like that, and y'all got y'all intuition. Men, we have our intuition as well that women may not recognize. You may not recognize that this type of environment might yield different results, so I don't want you to go up in there. You thinking it's just you just trying to have a good time, and I'm telling you, nah, there's some fucked up shit that goes on in that club. I don't want you going there. So I get it, but that's what we're here for. We supposed to be able to.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So I'm trying to think what's the cause of the problem. Like, because for me, when I was a kid, my parents used to check my clothes every day before I go to school. And they'll tell me take that off. So it was never a problem when I'm in a relationship. If they say, no, that's too much, take that off. I was like, you know what? You're right. So does that mean the dads are not, either they don't have a dad or their moms are not telling them, like, take that off, change your clothes? Because maybe that person never had that in their life. I'm just trying to think of why is this happening in the first place.
Well, in this particular situation, she valued her friend's opinion over her man. That's simple as that. She wanted to impress her friend. She wanted to hang out with her friend, and she valued their opinion over her man's. So when he told her, don't wear that, she said, fuck you, I'm going to wear it anyway.
Disrespectful.
But my question is for the dads. Like, do you think dads are not telling their girls?
I'm quite sure her dad told her don't wear no shit like that outside.
It don't matter. It
don't matter if you go like shit. If you got to understand, our children listen to us, and they like because she may not have liked your kid may not like none of the shit you tell them, and they will listen to you up until they no longer have to, which is when they grown and out the house, they're gonna go off and do whatever shit that you told them they couldn't do. So her being her dad influence, she might not have ever dressed that way around her father because he told her, don't wear that shit. You can't wear it. And physically made her not be able to wear it. But once she's out the house and she's grown.
But there's a saying in the Bible that teach a child when they're young, and then when they old, they get back to it. So I'm saying if she never had that when she was a child, then she's not going to come back. Yeah, you can go out there dress promiscuous and then come back and say, you know what, that's not for me. You see what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter though. You're talking about the Bible, and the Bible clearly showed you a scenario where it didn't matter. A woman was tempted, she was swayed to do something else, and they got everybody kicked the fuck out of the garden. So it's her natural behavior to deviate. It's nothing you can do. All you can do is follow it up with a consequence. That's all you can do with a woman. A woman is in. She was just what happened was supposed to happen. It was just that's what's supposed to happen. It's not a problem. That's just that's how women are naturally. They're naturally deviating. They lack the discernment. And I think it's her. She gambled. You got some women that have gambled in marriage and some won't. And go to the ones who gamble it, and you see what just happened.
And I'm not gonna say this specifically.
Let's get Ali and Carmen in.
Anything you say, Darwin, that you say women naturally, I disqualify it. So yeah, it's not factual. There's not no science behind it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that's unique. I was gonna say I don't think that's unique to women. I think a lot, like, because in the frame of what she was saying, the father being there, I think that's natural for a lot of kids. If you don't like what your parents teach you, when you get grown, you're gonna do the complete opposite of whatever they teach you. That's just how it works. When you get old enough to be able to do shit on your own, you're gonna do whatever the hell you want to do. Now, the thing is, the reason why your parents told you not to do the shit was because that shit comes with consequences. So later on in life, when you do the shit, like for instance, don't wear that outside or whatever. Now she's dealing with the consequences of maybe she didn't listen to her father after she got grown, and now she's losing her husband.